Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss an important principle of Google Ad campaign structure, which is one campaign should focus on one core service. Many local business offer several services. A plumbing company may offer emergency plumbing, drain cleaning, washer heater repair, sewer line replacement, and bathroom remodeling. Because these services belong to the same business, and many advertisers place them inside one campaign. At first, this structure may appear simple. This is one budget, one campaign report, and one average cost per lead. But underneath that average, different service may produce different customer intention, lead quality, close rates, and profit margin. One service may generate cheap but low quality lead, another may generate more expensive lead but highly profitable customer. When everything is mixed together, it becomes difficult to know which service deserves more budget, which message is not working, and which service is wasting money. Campaign structure should create better control over customer intent, budget, lead quality, and profitability. However, one campaign equal one service is a strategic guideline, not a inflexible rule. We should separate service only when separation create meaningful control, a different customer journey, or a better business decision. In this presentation, we will learn what core service campaign means, why mixed campaign hide performance, how to structure a plumbing account, which may a mistake to avoid, and how to scale services using qualified customer economics. Let's begin with how one blended campaign can hide which service is wasting money. So this is my slide one. Here I describe one campaign can hide which service is wasting money. Imagine a local plumbing business running one Google ad campaign. Inside that campaign, the advertiser promote emergency plumbing, drain cleaning, water heater repair, sewer replacement, and bathroom remodeling. At the end of the month, the campaign report $5,000 in advertising spent, 100 lead, and an average cost per lead for $50. At a glance, the campaign appears successful, but the average hides important question: which service generated most of the leads? Which inquiries were qualified? Which leads become customer? Which service create the most revenue? And which service deserve additional budget? Supports emergency plumbing produced profitable calls, drain cleaning generated average result, water heater repair created fewer leads but stronger customer, bathroom remodeling consumes significant spend while producing few qualified opportunities. The campaign still report average cost per lead $50, but the number does not explain where the money went or what the business received. Google may spend more budget on the easiest or highest volume searches. That does not mean those search represent the most profitable service. A lower value service may receive most of the traffic, while a profitable service receive too little exposure. Weak services can also hide behind strong services. The overall campaign may remain profitable, while one service continue wasting money. A blend campaign average can make weak service look acceptable and profitable service look less important. A $50 drain cleaning lead and a $50 service sewer replacement lead do not have the same value. One campaign total can hide which service create profit and which service consume budget without creating valuable customer. To solve the problem, we first need to understand with one campaign equal one more service actually means. So, a core service is one major service category with its own customer need, business value, and conversion journey. The campaign should focus on one main point service. Inside that campaign, we can create multiple ad groups for smaller intent themes within the same service. For example, an emergency plumbing campaign may contain ad group for emergency plumber, burst pipe, 24-hour plumbing, and urgent leak repair. These searches use different wording but share same core intent. Immediate plumbing assistance. The structure may look like campaign urgency plumbing, then emergency plumber ad group, burst pipe ad group, 24-hour plumbing ad group. Each ad group can use emergency focused advertisement and emergency landing pages and a direct call. However, water heater installation represent different services. The customer may need product option, pricing, energy efficiency information, warranties, and quotation. The customer should not receive the same journey as same dealing with a burst pipe. The small formula is one campaign equal one core service plus one budget logic plus one main customer journey. Uh, This does not mean every keyword requires a separate campaign. Emergency plumber, urgent plumber, and plumber available now. can remain together when they share the same urgency, advertisement, landing page, and business objective. So campaign separation should follow meaningfully different customer journeys, not minor keyword variation. One core service campaign bring related intention together while keeping different services under separate control. Now let's examine how this structure improve budget management, customer relevance, and profitability. So this is my slide 3, and the first benefit is better budget control. Each service can receive a budget based on search demand, profitability, lead value, and operational capacity. Emergency plumbing may deserve a larger daily budget because demand is urgent and call close quickly. Bathroom remodeling may need a smaller control budget because the scale cycle is longer. The second benefit is a better message match. A dedicated campaign can use service specific headline, relevant benefit, appropriate proof, and the correct offer. Emergency plumbing ads may emphasize 24-hour availability, fast local response, and immediate calling. Remodeling ads may emphasize project experience, portfolio quality, consultation, and details estimated. The third benefit is clear reporting. The advertiser can compare each service using qualified leads, cost per qualified leads, customer revenue, and profit. The fourth benefit is safer calling. If water heater repair perform well, the advertiser can increase the campaign budget without increasing spend on weaker services. The fifth benefit is a better customer experience. The customer sees an advertisement, landing pages, and a CTA that match the exact problem they are trying to solve. A person searching emergency plumber near me is probably stressed to ready to call. A person searching bathroom remodeling contractor is likely researching, comparing portfolios, and planned a high value project. This customer should not receive the same advertisement, landing page, CTA, budget treatment, or bidding objective. Core service campaign connect control, relevance, qualified leads, and profitability. The ideal journey is search to service specific advertisement to dedicated landing page. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Dedicated landing page to appropriate CTA to qualified customer. Separating core services make it easier to match customer intent while controlling budget and profitability independently. A local plumbing account provide a clear example. So let's see that. Okay. This is my fourth slide. Here I give just a real life example from a local plumbing account. Imagine a plumbing business with 4 major core services instead of one mixed campaign. The account issue 4 service specific campaign. Campaign 1, emergency plumbing. Intent, immediate help. Ad 24/7 emergency plumbing in Dallas. Page emergency plumbing. Call to action, call for immediate help. Campaign 2, drain cleaning. Intent, a clogged or blocked drain. Ad fast drain cleaning in Dallas. Page drain cleaning, call to action, schedule drain service. Campaign 3, water heater repair. Intent, no hot water, a leaking heater, or system failure. Ad will be same day water heater repair. Page, water heater repair, call to action, request repair service. Campaign 4, sewer line repair. Intent, a serious sewer issue. Ad professional sewer line inspection. Page sewer line repair, call to action, schedule and inspection. This structure allows each campaign to control its budget, keyword, search terms, advertisement, landing pages, target CTA, and calling decision. Suppose the results show emergency plumbing, $90 per qualified leads with an average customer value of $600. So decision will be drain cleaning. In drain cleaning, $70 per qualified leads with a customer value of $300. Decision will be maintained, and water heater repair will $110 per qualified leads with a customer value of $1,200, and the decision will be scale. Swell and repair $250 per qualified lead with a customer value of $500. Decision will be improve and expand carefully. If we looked only at cost per lead, drain cleaning would appear to be the strongest campaign, but the water heater and sewer services may create much better revenue, margin, and customer value. The cheapest lead is not automatically the most profitable customer. Each core service may require its own message, budget, and profitability strategy. The principle is simple, but poor implementation can make the account too broad or too complicated. So this is my slide 5. Here I describe about common campaign structure mistake. The first mistake is combining every service inside one campaign. The result is mixed intent generic ad, blended reporting, and poor budget control. The second mistake is creating one campaign for every keyword. Emergency plumber, 24-hour plumber, and urgent plumber. May share some journeys. Separate campaign can fragment budget, data ad optimization decision. The third mistake is separating campaign only by match type, an exact match campaign and phrase match campaign and broad match campaign. Targeting the same service can create overlap, duplicate traffic, and unnecessary complexity. The fourth mistake is sending every campaign to the homepage and ad may be service specific, but the campaign lands on a general page. This weakens relevance after the click. The fifth mistake is separating low volume service too early. The account may contain many campaigns, but each receive a little budget, few clicks, and limited conversion data. The sixth mistake is judging campaign only by raw cost per lead. Cheap lead may be unqualified, low value to or difficult to close. A higher cost lead may represent a more profitable service. The seventh mistake is using the same advertisement for every service. Separate campaign create little value. Every customer still receive a generate headline, the same offer, and the same CTA. The eighth mistake is creating too many campaigns with a limited total budget. Excessive fragmentation can prevent meaningful learning. A weak structure either combines different customer journeys or separate the same journey into unnecessary pieces. Campaign separation should improve control, relevance, and decision quality, not simply increase the number of campaigns. A practical framework help determine which service deserve independent campaigns. And this is my slide 6, best practice for choosing core service campaign. The first step is list the business main service. Do not begin with a large keyword list, begin with what the business sell. For a plumbing company, the main service may include emergency plumbing, drain cleaning, water heater repair, sewer repair, and remodeling. The second step is identify customer need behind each service. Ask what problem they're solving, how urgent it is, what action should they take, and what business value can the service create. The third step is apply the different journey test. A service may deserve a separate campaign when it's required different advertisement, landing page, CTA, budget, target CPA, or sales process. The fourth step is start with the highest priority services, prioritize services with a strong demand, good profitability, available staff, relevant landing pages, and accurate tracking. The fifth step is build intent-based ad groups inside each campaign. The campaign represents the core service. The ad group represents smaller search intent themes. Inside an emergency plumbing campaigns, the ad group may include burst pipe, emergency plumber, and urgent leak repair. The sixth step is match each campaign to dedicated landing pages. The page should continue the same service, problem, benefit, proof, and CTA, include by the search and ad. Okay. The practical question is: does the service require its own budget, message, landing page, or performance decision? If yes, consider a separate campaign. If no, keep it inside the existing campaign and organize it with ad groups. A service deserves its own campaign. When separation create meaningful strategic control. Separate service when the customer journey or business decision is different. One service campaign collect enough reliable data. They should be optimized using downstream business value. This is my slide 7. Here I analyze about advanced insight scale service by business value. Campaign cost optimization should not stop at lead or CPL. Experimented advertiser compare the complete customer journey. Important metrics include qualified leads rate, appointment rate, close rate, customer acquisition cost, revenue, and gross profit. Campaign budget should not be distributed equally. Budget should reflect profitability, available demand, customer value, sales capacity, and service availability. A high value service may profitably tolerate a higher CPA. For example, drain cleaning report a $60 CPL, a 55% qualified lead rate, a 40% close rate, and a $300 customer value. Water heater repair report $100 CPL, a 70% qualified lead rate, a 50% close rate, and a $1,200 customer value. Sewer replacement report a $220 CPL, a 65% qualified lead rate, a 30% close rate, and $8,000 customer value. Drain cleaning has the cheapest lead, but a sewer replacement may create the greatest profit, even with higher CPL. And expert ask how many leads qualify, how become customer, what revenue was created, what gross profits remade, and can the business handle additional demand. A sub service should only receive its own campaign after evidence appears. That evidence may include meaningful search volume, different landing pages needs, different customer value, a different sales process, or independent scaling potential. The advertiser can easily classify each campaign as scale, improve, or limit, or pause. The best campaign is not always the one which the cheapest lead. It is the one producing the strongest profitable customer outcome. Scale services independently using qualified customer economics, not a blended CPL. Let's finish by turning the principle into a practical action plan. So this is my last and final slide where I describe and give a example of one campaign and one core service action plan. Here is the complete process. Step 1, list by every service. Document all service the business wants to advertise. Step 2, identify the true core service, separate major customer need from minor keyword variation. Step 3, compare customer journeys, check whether service differ by urgency, advertising message, landing page, CTA, or sales process. Step 4, compare business economics, review customer value, acceptable CPA, closing rate, margin, and profitability. Step 5, create one campaign per justified core service. Do not separate a service without strategic reason. Step 6, build intent based ad groups, organize related search themes inside each service campaign. Step 7, match ads and landing pages, maintain message consistency from query to advertisement to landing page to CTA. Step 8, verify tracking, track calls, forms, qualify leads, customer revenue, and customer value to service. Step 9, optimize identity. Review each campaign using search term quality, cost per lead, closing rate, and profitability. Step 10, scale based on business value, increase budget or profitable service without increasing spend on weaker service. The complete framework is core service to dedicated campaign to intent based ad group to relevant advertisement to dedicated landing page to profitable customer. The final outcome is creates clear structure, better budget control, relevant customer journey to sorry. So use one campaign for each meaningfully different core services that requires its own budget, customer journey, and optimization strategy. Define the service, validate the separation, build a matching journey, and scale using qualified customer value. Let's summarize the most important lesson. Local business often offer several different services, but those services do not always there in the same customer intention, lead value, landing page, CTR, profitability. When every service is placed inside one campaign, Google may spend more budget on the easiest or highest volume traffic. Strong service can be hidden. Weak service can continue wasting money, and blended CPL can create misleading conclusion. The principle one campaign equal one core service. This is how service-based structure can improve customer relevance, lead quality, budget efficiency, and sustainable goal at growth. So thank you for joining with me, everyone. Now, I would love to hear your question about core service campaign structure at group organization, budget separation, dedicated landing pages, qualify lead tracking, or service level scaling. If you have any question about that topics, just comment me at any time.